Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on today's show, this program's going to be all Corvette all the time for two major reasons. The biggest reason is, well, there's nothing else really going on inside of the industry, but the bigger reason is this is a major deal in the life of the Corvette. The Corvette's been with us for, 60, 70 years? And this is long rumored mid-engine car is now finally with us. My entire adult life, all they talked about was there was going to be a mid-engine Corvette. In fact, the rumors about the C7 was actually supposed to be mid-engine, but because of the economic downturn, it didn't. So now, finally, the downturn is over, at least for now, and we're heading into the new life now with a mid-engine C8 Chevrolet Corvette. Now, we're going to talk about a lot of trim levels and a lot of color options because this thing is going to be easily the most customizable Corvette ever in existence. This vehicle has an entirely new all-aluminum chassis, a lot of fiberglass parts, a lot of carbon fiber parts as well. The fiberglass actually to keep the cost down a tad bit. Two different wheel options with three different finishes per wheel. So you can get a lot of option lists in just the wheel options as well. As far as the color package is concerned, the most colors ever available for a Chevrolet Corvette. This vehicle can be received in Arctic White, Black, Ceramic Matrix Gray, Elkhart Lake Blue, Long Beach Red, Torch Red, and Sebring Orange. The striping package is pretty aggressive as well, along with the Le Mans stripes that go up over the top of the machine. Those can be received in a midnight black, a sterling silver, or a carbon flash. The hash marks that are on the side fenders or wings of the machine can be received in edge red, carbon flash, or that sterling silver color as well. Now, the side scoop of the machine actually can be received in several different color options. You can get in a bare carbon fiber, the carbon flash, or a body color if you so desire. The interior is pretty impressive. The most option list for the interior ever in existence. This thing's got a brand new touchscreen inside of it, along with a fantastic amount of controls and a configurable center console or center instrument cluster that can be completely redone. And the steering wheel actually has two different options. You can get it in leather or in a suede type material as well. Now, the option list for the colors, just as far as the interior is concerned, is pretty massive. You can get it in adrenaline red, jet black, natural dipped, a Morello red, along with a cool gray and a blue. Now, there's three different seat options as well. The GT1 is the softest of the seats, more of a touring style seat for long distance touring. The GT2 is a little bit more hardcore, and then there's a competition seat, which is probably the closest thing to an everyday race seat that you could actually get in one of these particular machines. Don't think that we're out of color options as of yet as well, including the calipers inside of the brakes as well come in several different colors. You can get them in black, a bright red, an edge red, along with a yellow. The engine cover gets some love as well. Not only does it have red LED lights all throughout to kind of make it look a little bit on the, well, I'm not going to go into that particular situation, but you can get the engine cover itself in red, black, or silver, depending on your delights. Now, because this is a Chevrolet Corvette, it means that you're going to want to do a little bit of driving in this thing and possibly a little bit of traveling in this machine, which General Motors has got your back in that particular situation with two massive compartments for keeping luggage. In fact, General Motors is apparently creating their own luggage for this machine, which is going to completely fill up both compartments, which are looking to me that you could probably stay out on weeks on end in this particular machine. Now, not only is there one up front, though, there's one out back. Now, this one can actually take on the Targa roof, which is available in three separate colors. You can get it in the same color as the rest of the car. You can get it actually in a translucent or an actual see-through, kind of like a panoramic style roof. And you can also get it in bare carbon fiber. Now, if you don't want to put the old Targa roof back there, maybe you want to do a little golfing, General Motors got your back there, too. They're claiming that you can get two full club bags in the back of this machine. Now, they are stand bags, aka Sunday bags, the little bit smaller bags. If you want to go the full tour bag, it only fits one of those particular deals. So, Now that we've talked about all these odd, long, weirdo option lists for this particular machine, I guess I shouldn't call them weirdo, that's kind of weird. Let's get down to the nitty gritty, the good part of this particular machine. This thing comes in 4 different trim levels, which I have a little question about the back end of this deal, we'll get to here in a second. The trim levels are all powered by a 6.2 liter, normally aspirated, small block V8, known as the LT2. That particular machine has a 6,600 RPM redline, will be able to achieve 495 horsepower and 470 pounds-feet of torque, which actually sounds a little bit soft when it comes to most machines nowadays. But remember, this is the base vehicle, at least as of yet. There's going to be a bunch of special edition models that are going to be coming down the pike. Now, this vehicle is chased by an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission. It's got a 3-mode active exhaust, which doesn't change the horsepower numbers, just the loudness of the actual exhaust itself. Rumors are this car is going to weigh somewhere around 3,600 pounds, a little bit heavier than the C7, but obviously this is a lot more car. And then, of course, the things that you've probably heard, that this thing has a 0 to 60 number in under 3 seconds. That is with the Z51 package, which I do have a little bit of, trepidations about that, just because you can't get the Z51 package in the base model car. So I'm assuming that the base model car will not be able to do the 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds, but I bet it's going to be really close because only the Z51 package comes with the adaptive dampers and summer tires, a little bit stickier rubber on all 4 corners. Of course, the biggest thing is the price. They're claiming this thing's going to cost under $60,000 with world-beating supercar performance. Now, General Motors has always had the Corvette being this huge world beater, especially when it comes to price. Very inexpensive. But now, it seems like everything is caught up. The interior, the exterior, everything that you can get option-wise in this machine has caught up with a lot of $1 million supercars. So this is going to be pretty impressive. Now, the trick is, how many $60,000 ones are they actually going to sell? Because I'm assuming this is going to be a mammoth first year. Production's going to start later this year with the possibility of people getting their automobiles in the first part of 2019. But they are going to sell a fantastic amount of these the first year, just for the sheer fact that this is a milestone year. First time that a rear engine or mid-engine Chevrolet Corvette has ever been in existence. So this is pretty impressive stuff. Now, how many of this 60,000 is going to be an interesting deal? I'm assuming it's going to be very, very low because most people are going to option these things out. So, cannot wait to hear a whole lot more. We're going to hear official power numbers, performance numbers, that top speed number coming out very, very soon. So we'll definitely keep you in tune. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Don't forget to like us over on the Facebook page. Links down in the show notes. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time. First dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.